A major change to the blood donation process. The FDA is revising its policy that kept gay and bisexual men from donating for years. Atlanta News First Sawyer Bussey looks at the change and why some call it overdue justice.
During a pandemic, after a surgery, after an injury, blood donations are essential. Before you donate blood, you're screened. And for years, part of that screening process has meant denying men who have sex with men the ability to donate blood.
The screening process should be applicable to all people who are donating blood.
The policies were born in the 1980s during the AIDS epidemic. LGBTQ plus activists have been fighting for years to revise the policy. Stephen is part of that movement.
I worked for almost 13 years with Aid Atlanta in HIV and AIDS work. So I had seen firsthand the discrimination of the ban.
He believes the new revisions of the FDA recommendation would create a better world for LGBTQ plus people.
We are taking this action because we feel confident from the data we see that the safety of the blood supply will be maintained.
This puts the impetus on the activities that you engage in and the risk associated with those activities, rather than assuming that there's a risk based solely on who you are.
The revisions call for a new screening process. The questions would focus less on the way someone identifies. Someone might be asked if they've ever tested positive for HIV or if they have a history of taking medication for HIV. Work on the final version of the guidance has begun. According to the Williams Institute, lifting what they call the blood ban could increase blood supply between 2 and 4%.
I'm a big fan of Maya Angelou, and I always say, when you know better, you do better. When we have the information to correct a discriminatory process, then we should do that.
Sawyer Bussey, Atlanta News First.